My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Geminis. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future, 9-card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started with your reading. Okay. General card is the 4 of Wands. Let's look at the first row, which is also your past. Start off with the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. Yeah, what I saw for you and in your past, my beloved Gemini man, woman, whoever's watching, is that, there was definitely hard work, that you put into something, and you actually got abundance out of this situation. And the thing is, it's like I'm going to, I'll talk about this card in a bit, but I love the fact that you got these two cards, especially the 8 and the 9, right next to each other. And also the fact, it's like that hard work pays off. It's like... I personally believe in, hard work pays off. If you put time and effort into something, you pretty much just think, okay, it's like, you pretty much, will work really hard, then you should actually get rewarded, right? And not just think, okay, you're just going to get nothing out of this, but thank you for your hard work and time. No, I always believe in that. There's some kind of reward, well, for anything, that you've actually put time and effort into it. And here's the beautiful, beloved reward from the past. Wow. I hope that, resonate and stuff. But yeah, it's, there's some clashings of some kind with competition and conflict with the 5 of Wands. Well, the thing is, it's like, okay, sometimes, when you're successful in something, a lot of people can, be incredibly jealous, to think, well, how did you actually get all of this money and stuff like that for this stuff? Well, it's like hard work pays off, it's like, if you're, well, the ones where, now, the thing is I personally believe, it's like, to not be handed, things just like that. Okay, some people probably enjoy that, just to think, okay, here we go, you don't have to do anything. But usually, it's like when you put time and effort into something, and you're actually getting something really amazing in return, that gives you such a euphoric feeling. But yeah, I do, sense that there was some kind of like competition or conflict for you in the past somehow. Well, sometimes these moments happen, and, sometimes, you just have to just tell other people, well, then that's your problem. It's like, I put time and effort into something, I worked hard on something, and if there's any kind of problem, then it's your problem. I would actually sort of remind people about something like that, to think, well, it's like, okay, I put time and effort, or, I, competed in this competition, and I got a trophy or certificate out of it. It's because I put a lot of time and effort into it. So, but let's look at current times. You do get the 7 of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, and 2 of Wands. Now, what I'm kind of seeing here for you is like, okay, you're finally coming to terms with something with some honesty. Maybe, it's like, I don't know if that 5 of Wands had anything to do with why you would get the 7 of Swords. If there was, definitely, maybe, something, that more or less is kind of, let's say there was competition involved. That there's suddenly, clarity, because, the thing is, it's like you're looking at these two cards, this is also about clarity of honesty, of thinking clearly and stuff like that. And with the King of Cups, it's kind of like that there's no clarity, and that you pretty much just kind of feel swamped and drowned in all of, these thoughts and feelings and emotions as well, because that's what water is also about. But I'm just kind of getting is, it's like either, there's clarity, but yet there was still no clarity for you at all. But yet, somehow, there was actually a way out of this whole situation, or you're embarking on this new journey. So the thing is, what I'm kind of getting here is, okay, there's hard work, paid off, but yet there was some competition and stuff like that. Well, maybe this is just, well, all the other people, or even you, just finally coming to terms thinking, no, I deserve those 9 of Pentacles, but yeah, there's still a bit of, a lack of clarity of maybe anything that happens afterwards. But here's your clarity and your passion and your courage of wanting to embark maybe on the next competition, the next endeavor, and the next goal, whatever it may have been. But whatever it is, it just looks incredibly beautiful so far. But especially, I'm going to look at the future and the clarification part, which I always think is way more important, to be honest. So in the future, you start off with 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords. This is you, man or woman, whoever's watching. and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so what I'm kind of seeing is, maybe you're about to head off into the new competition or the new whatever voyage or endeavor you're about to embark on real soon. But nothing always comes with a little bit of fear. And whether this is rational or irrational, I can't say personally, because Nine of Swords is this fear and nightmares. And I understand, it's like when you're about to embark on any kind of new journey, a new path, voyage, anything, that you're pretty much just thinking, what if it doesn't work out? Yeah, well, what if all of these, unforeseen circumstances take place, and it's just going to leave me this and that situation? Well, the thing is, it's like it's pointless to already be, fearing those moments. It's always good to be on top of any potential, hazards, for mitigation purposes. But however, since we're not quite there yet, this is also, maybe just irrational fears about the future, because we don't have any control about the future. What you do right now will impact your future. So, it's like if you feel like that there's a lack of clarity with the King of Cups of thinking, well, I don't know, where I'm supposed to go. Here's your Two of Wands proving you, just saying, well, we're just going to try something different. And then here's all the fears coming back thinking, well, I don't know. I feel also that there's a lack of clarity and a lack of direction. But to be honest, I see that you're still incredibly ambitious, goal-oriented, and determined, and something is definitely heading towards you quite fast, or you're heading towards something quite fast with the Eight of Wands. Remarkable. And as you should, because what I love about the sword, or the Knight of Swords, is that, you're pretty much just kind of, incredibly ambitious. Okay, sometimes you deal with these, fears of the unknown, or whatever they may be, but here comes your ambition back to you. Beautiful. And that's what I like to see. And something is heading towards you, or you're heading towards something really fast and determined. Now we're going to have to do some clarification. For the Eight of Pentacles, you get the Hangman. So obviously, you put a lot of time and effort, self-reflection in whatever endeavor you were working on in the past. Well done. I'm impressed and not surprised. Isn't that just wonderful? But yeah, I can just see, you put a lot of time and effort into this endeavor and goal, and just, I love the fact that you do get the Nine of Pentacles. But the thing is having these two, cards combined, this is about self-reflection. It's kind of like, finding clarity and purpose again, and this is you actually putting all that time and effort into your endeavor. For the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Moon. Now the Moon, I love the Moon. We're going into the Leo full moon, so maybe, you can have Leo somewhere in your star chart. But I'm seeing here, okay, it's like, this is a Pisces card, and this is also a Pisces card as well. But I'm just seeing, that you're pretty much going on this new voyage or something, and you're definitely getting abundance out of this situation. Amazing. And of course you should, because you put a lot of time and effort into something. So whatever this whole, self-reflection, looking out, and having all this clarity and stuff like that is gonna, will take you down this new route of the Moon. Remarkable. I love this. For the Five of Wands, there's conflict and competition, but you get the Queen of Wands. Of course you do. Confidence, courage, strength, passion. So of course, it's like you're probably winning something, or you've won something in the past because you had incredible confidence and no self-doubt, but you pretty much believed in yourself and stuff like that, and that's what more or less helped you actually overcome this kind of like maybe obstacle or setback of some kind. Or maybe other people were just kind of jealous of you, and you just held your head, up and just said, okay, I'm not going to let anybody just ruin this moment for me. I love that. For the Seven of Swords reverse, there's honesty and there's also clarity, because you get the second Seven of Swords upright. Well, the thing is, what I'm seeing here is, hopefully it has nothing to do with deception, because that's what the Seven of Swords is about. A con artist, con man, con woman kind of situation. But this is also an act of strategy. Because, a lot of con artists, they are incredibly strategic in how they're going to approach their victims, how they're going to actually, deceive the other person, whoever it may be, and whatever they do. But it's also pretty much a strategic kind of situation. So, to be honest, it's like I see that there's courage, there's confidence, and that that you're very strategic and analytical right now, thinking, how am I going to keep going with this whole endeavor of mine? Even though you get lack of clarity with the King of Cups reverse, you get the Prince of Skulls, you get the Page of Pentacles. So the thing is, it's like yeah, you're probably going to be offered something, or there's a new beginning, even though this isn't technically the Ace of Pentacles, which is technically about new beginnings, but this is actually embarking on this journey towards a new beginning, kind of endeavor or voyage of some kind of, financial situation. So, it's like sometimes, you're about to embark on this new journey, but, you only have navigation, but you don't really have much else. That could also cause a lack of clarity because there's no certainty. There's only, the path that you have to follow with the moon, and, you're incredibly strategic, but yeah, you pretty much still think, well, where do I go from here? Well, with the Two of Wands afterwards, you get Five of Pentacles. So the thing is, it's like what you want to probably think about is before you go out is to make sure that there is definitely clarity. Otherwise, I'm worried that you might end up in a Five of Pentacles situation of being either A, left out in the cold, or B, ending out in a poverty situation. But this could also mean that you're embarking on this new journey just to get away from the big bad wolf as well. So whatever you do, whatever you're doing right now, you need to really think ahead. Don't just only think about the here and now thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to have, I'm going to have, breakfast and lunch, and I'm going to go out, and I'm going to do this and that. No, you need to think about months and even a year ahead instead of just thinking, okay, it's like, well, that time will come. No, because otherwise I'm worried that the big bad wolf is going to try to stop you somehow. For the Nine of Swords, you get Nine of Grails. Okay, so and what I'm seeing here is either A, you might end up with the big bad wolf in an unexpected situation, and maybe that's what's kind of giving you a lot of nightmares and stuff like that, but there's something that's definitely giving you some kind of fulfillment on the other side. So why would it be giving you fulfillment? Is because, it's like, maybe, you could be dealing with, an earth, sign, maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, who's incredibly grounded and, pretty much just wants to hug away your problems and stuff like that. This could be you and your, and your other person, your spouse, or, good friend or family or whoever it may be. But I'm just kind of, getting that, this person's pretty much also helping you through the nightmares, because should the big bad wolf come in, of course I understand that you get nightmares of thinking, oh my gosh, all my endeavors, my, strategy was off. I didn't, foresee this. It was unforeseen circumstance, stuff like that. But yeah, there's something, that's, definitely worth giving you some kind of fulfillment. For the Knight of Swords, your ambition and inspiration is back, and you get justice. Remarkable. So whoever or whatever that situation will take place, of course, it's going to give you nightmares, but this is you being back on your beautiful game. You could have Libra somewhere in your star chart, but I see you incredibly determined, ambitious, and goal-oriented, and you're in a very serene and balanced, mindset or any kind of sensation sometimes in the future. Maybe, that friend or family member of yours is really incredibly grounded and pretty much helps you with clarity and says, oh, nope, I know you're going to have to get back on that horse and head off into the beautiful horizon of whatever it may be. For Eight of Wands, you get Towers. So what I'm actually seeing for you is I'm not seeing you heading towards a tower moment. I'm actually seeing you heading away from a tower moment. Technically, the Tower is considered a blessing in disguise kind of card. It's not a nice card because something is breaking down. However, maybe this whole situation, lack of clarity, lack of confidence, lack of anything has to break down, and you're pretty much just taking off with the Eight of Wands. And that's more or less what I'm getting for you, is that you're pretty much leaving, you're taking off away, from the whole, the whole, tower breaking down kind of situation, because you pretty much just think, okay, it's like, okay, it's like, I don't want to live in, a Five of Pentacles kind of situation. So, it's like, I want to, be in a happier, healthier, and more stable and grounded, moment in my life and stuff like that. So I see you incredibly, goal-oriented and ambitious, and you're just leaving all of this negativity behind. What does your special vampire card have to say? The Lovers. Either it could be beautiful, pure love, maybe, it could happen on February 14th, for all I know. But the thing is, it's like, this could be the Lovers thing. But I actually see also with the Lovers is you have options. You could be stuck with, any kind of like path thinking, now where do I go from here? Stuff like that. But I do see that there's definite options for you. So if you're taking off away from any kind of negativity, you're heading down towards, a more, options kind of situation. And I'm sure, your senses will guide you through all and everything, till you get into this beautiful, harmonious moment. Okay, Let's see what the Oracle has for my beloved Gemini. Prey, stalked, invaded, and watched. Okay, maybe it's a big bad rule for, of anything, that's stalking you, invading you, and watching you. However, the thing is, if you ever feel like that you're in a prey situation where you feel like, oh goodness, you feel like you're a rabbit or you're a gazelle or something, don't allow yourself to ever, be seen as prey by anybody, because, that is what will cause, a lot of, a Nine of Swords feelings, and where you feel like, oh goodness, it's like, there's somebody out there that's stalking me, that will soon invade me, and that's watching me and stuff like that. Because the thing is, okay, nobody wants to be seen as prey. And plus, coming from a vampire, I'll never see anybody out there as prey. It's like, I know the vampire saw me as his prey, which was actually, when I, look back at it, it's a really scary feeling to know that I was being watched and stalked by this individual. Well, okay, it happened, and, I still get Nine of Swords moments and nightmares and stuff like that. But the thing is, it's like, I would not allow yourself to ever fall prey to any negativity. I would just get back on that ambitious horse and just ride off into any kind of successful opportunity kind of moment for you. Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause this video and think about the questions you want answered, because for number 1, you get yes because you get the King of Wands. For number 2, you get a no because you get the 5 of Cups. And for 3, you get a yes because you get the Queen of Wands. Well, my beloved, beautiful Gemini, I'm going to have to leave it at this for you. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe on more Vampire Journey towards the future. So I want to thank you guys incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general love rings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general love for now. But I just want to say how much I love you guys.